Oh, there is music. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Ooh. Thank you. Arakini? Sorry, Arakir... Wait, sorry? Arakir... Oh, God, I can't even say that. Arakarin? Thank you, dude. Thank you for the host. And hello there, Arakarin's viewers. Bear with me just a second. I'm just getting sorted here. I just positioned the fan in a way that it's not immediately blowing onto the microphone. My voice sounds weird. Hope I'm not coming down with a cold. Right, bear with me. Just going to get drinks and stuff. Oh, hang on. Okay. Well, it's not a competition, Twisted Brothers. I'd rather you didn't try and foster a competition. It's not about which streamer is better, or whatever. We don't care. We're just a group of friends. Right, okay, hang on a second. Let me just turn that down. Just pop that up. Yeah, just pop that off for just a moment. I'll put my own music on in a second. Anyway, so good. Thank you, Wolfmaster. Thank you, dude. Good morning, folks. I hope you're okay. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely, lovely week. It is I know everybody's probably talking about it, but it is very, very warm in the UK. I had trouble sleeping last night. I sort of slept in small sort of stints and woke up at around 10 with the alarm going off. And by alarm going off, I mean the dogs jumping up and down on me like, we need to go for a walk. And I was like, oh, Christ. So I got like a... barely functional. I got some shorts on and I put a shirt on and we went for a walk. Did we go for a walk, honey? Okay, right, so I positioned the camera to show Lulu's face for you, and she's got other ideas. She's showing her bum hole to the world. Thank you for that, Lulu. You're supposed to be the eye candy. I guess not. Thank you, Muggy. Thank you very much. And McVarna. And Bilius. Thank you. Yes, so... what's going on? Basically, so I woke up, took the dog for a walk, and now I'm here, and I'm just going to play a bit of Space Engineers and just relax, really, and just chill. Insofar as YouTube is concerned, I finished the latest video. I finished it on the weekend. I worked the whole weekend to try and get it done, it's finally done. It took a lot of rendering, but you're right, honey. It took a lot of rendering. Oh dear. Hang on. I know. Yeah, she's still got that cut on her face. It looks worse than it is, though. It's healing. But yeah, so I finally got it done, and it went out to the patrons and to the Twitch subs. A lot of Twitch subs are telling me that they haven't actually received the email. I'm sorry about that. It's annoying that I have to keep apologising for the Twitch website's system not working. But it's clear that the email system is just broken. Some people are getting it, some people are not. But what is very obvious is that I definitely need to circumvent the website now. So I need to, in the same way that I've done with, Patreon circumventing YouTube, I've got to circumvent Twitch with a different system, just because it won't fucking work. Hooray! So yes, so what I'm saying is that the notification system that Twitch doesn't work. So I'm going to put in something else instead. Probably Discord, which would be a bit of a shame. But, you say that, Damry. You say email was fine this time, but then you are alongside several other dozen people saying they haven't received any update for months, which is, you know, fuck's sake. Well, I'll still send the Twitch emails and everything, but I'll just have a solution for those who are not getting anything. So yeah, so she's okay. Lulu's alright. She's yeah, she's a happy puppy. She was rolling in the dust this morning. She's got completely caked in dust, so I was giving her a good wipe down. Yes, who's a good dog? As you can see, her right cheek, she's got that sort of that lighter patch there. It's where she's gone and scratched it, but then it gets sore because she just won't stop scratching it. Well, you know, oh, it's irritating. I'm going to keep scratching it, and before you know it, it's all red and gunky. So I've been cleaning it out, and it's healing. It just looks worse than it is. What breed is she? She's a French bulldog, little Spanish devil. So she's a Frenchie. They're very popular in the UK. They're the third most popular dog breed, for good reason. They make outstanding city dogs because they're very low energy. They are fine with small spaces, which is all young people can really get these days. They don't make noise. They don't bark. Well, she does bark, but you know what I mean. She's quite sensible. And these make them perfect dogs for you know, for people who live in small. For example, a tiny flat like this, I can't exactly get a Dalmatian, can I? Because it needs so much running around. I need a dog with low exercise requirements and isn't going to bark such that the neighbours would complain, and then I'd lose my security deposit on the flat by losing the tenancy agreement or whatever. Yes, they're not perfect. They do have their share of problems. They are very expensive because of their health problems. They're expensive to insure and to purchase because, obviously, being a popular breed, the price has been increased. So they are quite expensive, and yeah, they do have the health problems as well, as do all bulldogs related to their breathing. Although I think I got quite lucky with Lulu, her breathing's actually very good. I've met quite a number of other French bulldogs, and it's clear that Lulu's breathing is way better. And the breeder that I got her from pointed this out. She was saying that she's trying to breed in, you know, a bit more healthy insofar as the nasal region is concerned, trying to get a bit more space there. So yeah, Lulu's she's all right. If you sleep on your back though, you snore like a little monster. Yes, you do. I have to flip you over, trying not to wake you up. I have to use my foot to like flip you over when you're sleeping. Yes, I do snore. Yes, you do. I do love you, honey. Hello, my darling. Oh, yes, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Yes. Yes, I know. I know. What happened to her litter mates? Oh, they were all sold off, Danny. They all went to different places. Yes. Who's a good dog? Yes. Sorry, what was I saying? So I'm just bantering this morning. Oh, what's that? Sorry. A Blue Skull has a French bulldog as well. Happy with yours for 5 years. Enjoy your Tank. Is his name Tank? No. Thank you, Tracker. Thank you very much, Tracker. That's very kind. Sorry, what else was I saying? I'm sorry, I'm a bit scatterbrained this morning. So insofar as YouTube is concerned, the video is done. It will go live today. It will go public today. So that now that the patrons and the Twitch subs have had their chance to look at it first. As for what will happen today, I took a bit of a break yesterday. This morning I made some fixes to the video, but today I'm going to take a training day. So I'm going to go and sit back with After Effects and I'm going to train. So I'm going to learn some new skills. I'm going to sort of practice the ones that that I'm not too sure on. For example, I think I'm going to practice particle effects. I want to do a lot more particle effects work. So you know when you have the pews bounce around on the screen. More often than not, they're just done manually. But if there's loads of them, then it's a particle effect. But I've always been a bit clueless when it comes to how they work. So I'm going to practice a lot more with particle effects without the rush. You know. I can't exactly spend 8 hours practicing if I've got a video to make, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to spend today practicing and training. I'm also going to watch a whole load of After Effects tutorials and just get as used to new things as possible so I can, well, improve my skills. Yes, I know, Daedalus, but the pressure's off. I can just relax and do whatever. Hello, darling. I know. Are you a good girl? Yeah, oh, honey, that face. Hello. Why is the video so late, 6-1? You'll see today. Both in its length and in many cases the absurd amount of over editing. that went into it. Thank you, Brogetta. Thank you very much, Brogetta. Am I using After Effects CC? That's a good... What am I using? Hang on a minute. It's After Effects CC 2017. No, wait. Yes. And Premiere... Oh, sorry, Space Engine is in the way. Premiere Pro CC 2017. But I used to use, about a year and a bit ago, I used to use Sony Vegas. So most of the videos were done using Sony Vegas. But Sony Vegas doesn't have some tools which are very, very useful. Well, particle effects being one of them. But yeah. Thank you, Sneaky Kitten of Doom. Thank you, dude. And Is Das Lol. Thank you. Very kind. What is a Lulu in water? A subwoofer. She's not too keen on water. She's not too keen. Hi there, Connor. Hello there, Connor. Quite a bit of caps there, Connor. Right, okay, so yeah, as for the morning, sorry, I'm just going to finish up playing with Lulu. Oh, but she's so cute. Who's your good girl? Yeah, sorry, Connor, a big wall of caps got you timed out there. Okay. Do you think these will make the video production faster? No. If anything, better, it'll make the video... Oh, sorry. If anything, it'll make the video production slower, because you know me, I'm a giant over-editing shitlord, and here I am learning more and more complicated mechanics for the editing. You know. Thank you, Creamy Cheese, and thank you, Karma. 25 months. That's very kind. Thank you. Right, you, young lady, boop, you are going to sit on that sofa and you're going to have a rest. Yes, you are. You're going to have a rest like a good girl. Are you going to be a good girl? Are you going to be a good girl? That face says no. Does that face say no? Oh, honey. Honey, hello. I have no choice. I've got to trick her. Lulu, is there a cat? There we go. She's gone straight to the window to kill that cat. Right, there we go. So that'll keep her distracted for a while. She'll be looking out the window to try and find that cat for quite a few minutes. Right, cool. Yeah, Space Engineers. I'm just going to relax with a bit of space. So yeah, for those not familiar with Space Engineers, it is, in a nutshell, it is Minecraft in space. So it is Minecraft in a three-dimensional environment with gravity. Thank you, Blue Vulture. Thank you. So in other words, you are putting together a sort of, well, it's like a voxel, but is that the right word? Like a voxel build game in which you have blocks which are put together and attached to each other, and you build up, and it's a big sandbox where you make whatever the fuck you want. So at its heart, it is a sandbox. It is an impressive but problematic game. In that it's impressive, in that this is a good example of an early access title done right. In that they built it up at the right scale. They didn't start with like huge empty, huge planets with nothing to build on them. They didn't start with a huge universe with nothing to do in it. They started small and they started getting bigger. It's flawed because one of the problems behind a sandbox is that you start a project and you want to keep working on that project and get, of course, maybe occasionally you'll restart, but it is effectively about setting yourself a project and building up. Therefore, if you have to constantly restart, which you do because the multiplayer syncing stuff is so shitty, you can't just have one server going for a long time without resetting and cleaning up. If you have to restart, then it kind of kicks the legs out from underneath it. So that's what I mean by problematic, and that it's been flawed by technical issues, which for years now have really stopped it from sort of taking flight. It's still very good, but it's difficult. Thank you, Disgusted Cheese and Hawk and Solheim and Blue Vulture and Karma. Thank you. That's very kind of you all. Thank you. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to... Oh, dear. Save file corrupted. I'm just going to load up my spaceship, which is in orbit around the main Terran planet. Okay, so what I was working on, so I'm quite far through my project now. So I initially started off on the surface of the world, where I built a small platform from which I was building a small ship to gather resources, and then another small ship to build, both within atmosphere. However, once they were complete, I started work on a large ship, a very sort of light mass large ship with hydrogen thrusters that could escape the atmosphere. We succeeded in that endeavor, so we managed to take a large ship into space. Once I was in space, I started gathering resources to make it bigger. Thank you, Finn. Thank you. So I started building up that basic frame into a larger ship that's out of the atmosphere. So obviously I could get away with building big stuff now because it wasn't having to deal with the heavy gravity and thick atmosphere of the planet. Then I flew to an alien world where I crashed the ship in a very major way. So the large ship entered the atmosphere and I failed to slow down properly and it basically smashed itself across the terrain. After quite a few days on the surface, I was able to finally rebuild its frame and return to the atmosphere, at which point I headed back to Terra. Is my helmet? Yeah. I headed back to Terra and I'm now back in orbit above the station where I took flight. Now, what I've been doing, I'm just sort of continuing to quietly build up my big ship, make it bigger and bigger and make it more self-reliant. But as one of the challenges... Thank you, Toonrick. Thank you. And Finn. Thank you, Finn. One of the challenges I'd like to do is I would like to try and not take resources from space, because it's very easy. It's very easy to just float over to that asteroid over there and just chew it up and take all the resources. Instead, what I want to try and do, and it's not clear whether or not I can succeed yet, is to take all of my resources from the planet and have to deal with the gravity well. So in other words, build like a series of ships that will ferry resources up from the surface of the world. Whether or not that's going to work, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm experimenting. I also can't remember the keys. All right, so why am I crouching? There we go. Right, so let me just pop some music on as well. Hang on a second, and you'll also have to tell me about the game volume to tell me if it's too loud or too quiet or whatever. Thank you, Dark Core Digital. Thank you, Dark. All right, hang on a second. Where is it? There it is. Ah, too loud. Hang on. Oh, fucking SoundCloud. Stupid. Your controls are stupid. No, hang on. Is that the one I want? I may be poaching on Julia Sayori's SoundCloud playlist. Yeah, she's got some pretty good playlists on there. Right, okay. Let's see if that's loud enough. Might be too quiet. We'll see. Why are certain names here blocked? Are we not friends anymore? Don't know what you're talking about, Biju. No. Cyanide, No. Yeah, we hate each other. Yeah. See, Cyanide and I, it was all about the money, you see. Yeah. He's a cunt. We had a big falling out over whether or not tomato sauce should go into bolognese. Right. Thank you, T1NY. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Sorry, how do I zoom out? I can't remember any of the controls. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, it seems it's harder and harder to coax Cyanide out of PUBG. It's quite difficult. Yeah, it's a shame. But, at the same time, he can play what he wants. To each their own. Sorry, things are weird. The controls are weird. I don't know what the controls are. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Hey, Alistair. Hey, man. Right, so, V, third person. J is my helmet. I better not take it off. Okay. Right. Scroll. Oh, thank you, Alt. There we go. Thank you very much. Who said that? Cat5. Thank you. Okay, so yes, this is... Did I give this... Was this the Icarus? What did we call this? Where's the control console? So this is my large ship that is under construction. So yes, it's the Icarus. Yeah, so the SovietWomble Icarus. And then we've got the Thickerus as well. What's the Thickerus? I think it's my builder ship, isn't it? But yes, here we are in orbit, just above one of the nav waypoints, indicating that we are pretty much directly above our base at the bottom. Let me just take flight. Hang on. Ooh, jetpack on. Zoom out. Right. So yes, this is the basic frame of my ship that I was constructing. So this, if I just pan out. So there's the world down there that I took flight from. Right, pretty much down there, now on the night side of the planet, is the base that we were building. Yes, I've flown directly up. Now, if I go down ever so slightly, sorry, what are my hydrogen reserves are good. Well, I need to get a refuel soon. If I just go down ever so slightly, like round about here. Thank you, hours. Thank you, dude. Where is it? Here it. Nope. Okay, it's a bit further. But just below me, I don't want to go too far. Oh, meteor storm. There is the gravity well of the planet. So I am just above the gravity well, to the point that we don't actually need any thrusters to keep ourselves in one position. So the ship is just holding here, just above the gravity well, from which my smaller ships. Oh, meteor storm coming in from the sun. Whoa, an impact! Oh no, it just got destroyed by the turret. It's fine. Yeah, we've got a meteor storm which is threatening the ship, but we're okay. Yeah, I've got a single defensive turret which I need to upgrade if I'm going to hold off any further asteroid impacts, meteor impacts. Thank you, Mexican. Thank you very much. Right. Actually, they wouldn't be called meteors, would they? They haven't entered the atmosphere yet. I think. Right. Okay. So, yeah, I'm trying to remember what my next task is. How much of the ship did I... So this is my engineering. Atmospheric thrusters. We're probably not going to need those because I've escaped the atmosphere. I don't want... yeah, this ship is not going to re-enter the atmosphere again of any planet. I'll send down smaller ships now. What's my mag boots? Dampeners, jetpack. How do I just switch on my magnetic boots? There we go. Right, so yeah, got my mag boots running. Yeah, so this is the main spine of the ship, which ended in a large drill head, which I was using to mine asteroids. But this isn't going to be relevant anymore because obviously I don't want to use this ship to gather resources if possible. I'll leave it on there for the moment because I don't know how feasible my plan will be. But my plan is to use smaller ships to ferry resources to orbit, preferably in an automated fashion if I can get away with it. Thank you, Nact. Thank you very much. Hang on a second, just going to turn the music up because it is quite quiet. Hang on. Right, let's see if that's too loud. We'll find out in a second. Okay. Is there a need for food? I don't believe so, unless it's been added. It's like a building thing as opposed to like a survival thing. Okay, there's another ship over there. It's an NPC ship. It's about 4 kilometers away. We should be alright. Probably true, Spit. Yeah. Platinum on the planet's surface. In which case, we might need to maintain some mining capabilities in orbit then. Yeah, but this isn't a survival game, really. I mean, maybe some people could argue with me there, but it's not about trying to sort of overcome a difficult environment and thrive and strive against it. It's about building a sandbox. It's a project. You pick a project and you go with it. Right, okay, so this is my main... Whoops, fuck. This was going to be the main crew access of the ship. Yeah, so the engineering bay was down there. And this was going to be the next part of the ship. So yeah, it's still under construction, as you can see. So if I seal the bridge... Right, we should. There we go. So this area is pressurized. I can take off my helmet. So yes. So now that I've got my helmet off in here... I don't have to be... Yeah, I don't have to consume oxygen from the tanks. And I can just, well, breathe normally. And hopefully the whole ship will be sealed like this. Is it coming closer? We might have to take evasive action. 2.5 kilometers away. Hang on. My other smaller ships are already attached. Thank you, Peaches. Thank you. Yeah, let's take some evasive action. Okay. Start moving. Oh, no, shut the fuck. Okay, my small miner was not attached. Problem. We're going to be okay. Get the helmet back on. Quickly. Get this attached to the fuselage of the ship, of the Icarus. Oh, wrong control. What the hell? Oh no, wait, we're fine. It's just cruising past us. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Right, it's on the hydrogen thruster. Whoa. Okay, I need to be careful. So yeah, this is my atmospheric ship, so it's a bit bulky. It's got multiple engine types: ion, hydrogen, and atmospheric. Oh, fuck. There we go. Lock that on. Connectors enabled. Just fix any damage. Oh, wow. New effect on the thing. Cool. Yeah, it's far enough away from us. We're okay. But even still, just leave that attached just in case. Okay. Right. Sweet. So, now I need to figure out what my next task would be. Let me just go over to the holo projector. Whoa. Go over to the holo projector and activate it. So, this is the ship that's currently built. If I just remotely, so using my gauntlet, access the Icarus and go to the projector block, which is a small block mounted on the front of the ship, which can then show a blueprint if I activate it. So I've just sort of drawn out a blueprint to show the areas that I was rebuilding. Now, obviously, this blueprint is not complete, but it's just showing what the middle section would look like. So as you can see, these sort of ribs, I suppose, are sort of built around a big group of refineries and assemblers, which are mounted on the side here. So the middle of the ship is going to be its production core, and what was going to happen at the end, I was going to build a large hangar, like it's going to be a carrier, and then behind the hangar, huge engines. So it's going to be a very large ship. This is my project that I'm working on. So the bridge at the front, that's going to be taken off eventually, but bridge at the front, sort of engineering and well, just engineering in the middle, and then hangar at the back, and then engines at the back. As in further back. Should you buy the game? Yeah, I reckon so. It is good. It's good but flawed. Yeah. But it's worth it, I'd say. You have to set yourself a project though. You really do. You can't just be like, hey, let the game entertain me. It's like Minecraft in that respect. You've got to set yourself a project. Okay. Right. Now then, so again, I need to figure out what my next task would be. Well, there's loads of things I can do. Let's just have a quick look at... I can do it remotely. Go to the Icarus's inventory. So so the orange indicators mean that... yeah, so this is the attached ship. This is the constructor. Here we go. Ice. Ice? Large ship, ice, large cargo. Don't know why I called it ice. Okay, we've got loads of uranium in the reactor. A shit ton, 378 ingots. My assemblers have some resources, but it's not huge. Show me all of my cargo bays, please. Okay. So I've just got one big large one on the front. Okay. So how are we doing in terms of steel? Show me all steel. 2,000 construction components made of steel. I don't appear to have many steel plates. Oh no, stand by. We've got 8,000. Okay, we've got a shit ton. Good. Thank you to Fighting Fish. Thank you. Right, show me medium cargo containers. Okay, please transfer. What's the key again? Ooh, interesting. Right. There's a problem. So why, my construction ship is here, why can it not take aboard any more steel plates? Connectors enabled. Let's have a look. Thank you, Scrivfell. Thank you. Oh wow, 1 year. Thank you, Scriv. That's very kind. Very kind indeed. Sorry, we'll turn down the music just a notch. Hang on. Oh. He says and then he turns it up. Okay. Too much stuff inside? I don't believe so. Whoa, Space Engineers just shat itself. So there's room. Thank you, Dirty. I probably have small connected tubes attached to the docking thing. Does that matter though? Components can go through those, can't they? What is it attached to? Oh damn. Switch off the projector block. Projector block, switch it off. Conveyor sorter. Have I got this conveyor sorter set to something it shouldn't be set to? Go back to the Icarus. Sorter block. Stone dump. Aha. Is that why? Is it dumping stone? Whitelist stone. Okay. Maybe that's why. So this is supposed to... Right, I see the problem. So these connectors are not supposed to be transferring resources. It's to dump any stone from my mining activities. Thank you, Overcooked Pretzel. Thank you, dude. Right, so let's disable this one. So connectors, stone dump left side. Please, wait, connector, stone dump left side. Oh, sorter is what I want. Stone dump left side. Active filters, drain all, remove. That should do it, right? Okay, then medium cargo container, which is the small ship that's attached here. Hi, SWAT Knight. Hi there, man. Good morning, sir. There we go, sweet. So that was the answer. So basically, a connector was set to send only stone through that sorter. So I've gone and corrected that now. So I'm going to move, if I can remember the right key. Whoopsie. What is the key? Is it right click? No. Shift click? How do I split the stack? Oh, so it's just right and drag. Okay. Split the stack into about 3,000 and send it here. No? What's the problem? Where are these steel plates stored? Connector 3. Oh, is it because they're in a connector that can't... Fuck's sake. No, there's still a problem. Sorters are one-way gates, so don't use them to fill ships. Yeah, did I always attach that there? Is it because the atmospheric thing's here? Let me just move... Yeah. I think I'm just making more problems for myself. Thank you, Cream Soda. Thank you, dude. Right. So let's move my atmospheric... This is the Thickerus, isn't it? Yeah. Because it's got a fat ass. Ah! Ah, you fuckwit. No, don't break it. No! Oh, we had this problem before. How did we fix it? Move, you bastard! Ah! It's magnetic and I'm stuck. Fucking... Fuck you! Ah! Ah, there we go. Yes! I'm fine. Okay, so just slide that over to the side. I can adjust the connector strength, or I can just wiggle it. Phrasing. Right. Ta-da! Thank you, Mr. Cat Perk. Wait, Mr. Cack Perp. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Mister. What did I just touch? What does that do? Yeah. Right. Have I played airsoft or paintball? I have actually. Yeah. So unexpected. I was invited to a paintball session with a friend. And I went there recently, like a couple of months ago, 3 months ago, and I had a lot of fun. I wanted to, yeah, I definitely want to do it again. Thank you, Judge. Thank you. And Quicklime. Thank you, Quicklime. Yeah, it was good. It was with a birthday group. I really enjoyed it. It was only spoilt by the fact that there was another group there of sort of like 20-year-old men, and they were very try-hard. Very try-hard. And it did put a bit of a damper on it, but it wasn't enough to ruin the paintballing experience. I enjoyed it. Why is the quality bad? Oh, that's just me. Hang on. Yeah, it was really cringy. Yeah, the 20-year-old, like, you know, the guy's yelling and sort of screaming cheater. It's like, dude, you're playing with it's like a teenage group of birthday kids, for Christ's sake. And they're bouncing up and down. They bought, like, you know, their pre-made, like, looks like a real gun instead of a paintball marker. Oh, the cringe. I had the mask. I was just, you had this wince face on the whole time. Lucky I had the mask on. I was like, dude, holy shit. Anyway, let's have a go now. So that's my builder attached to the underside of the Icarus. How old am I? I'm 18, Frederick. I'm 18. I'm young. I'm virile. I'm very, very sexually attractive. This is my fat gut. Right, I need to do more running. Right, okay. Shut up. Ignore the chat. Right, so medium cargo container. So that's the cargo ship. Steel plates. Cool, that was the answer. Yeah, I just had it connected to the wrong damn thing. Alright, so in the future I won't connect it to that. Thank you, Rortis. Thank you very much, dude. Okay. Shift click is by the 100. Good. There we go. Cool, so the whole... Yeah, it's now full of steel plates. Okay, so... Now, what needs to be done? Let's grab the builder ship. Detach it. There we go. Right, so here we go. Move it around. Another NPC ship has been detected on radar. Inertial dampeners off. Spin the ship. Right, so... Remote access the Icarus. Also, just check my oxygen reserves. How are we doing? Not great, actually. I've got a bit of hydrogen, a bit of oxygen. Can I just refill that before I forget and then suffocate? Okay. Oxygen generator, which is here. Take my tanks. Do we have sufficient ice? Okay, I guess we've processed all the ice. So where's the oxygen tank? I think I can just put it in the tank. So we... Can I not? Oh, shit. Just bear with me. So basically we have an oxygen generator which is processing large blocks of ice into hydrogen and oxygen. I believe this is a hydrogen tank at the back of the ship. Let me just get the status. Hydrogen tank. Large hydrogen tank. Current status is 100%. So that, yeah, so we got maximum hydrogen fuel. Hooray! Why would I call my ship after history's first worst pilot? No, Lysa, you know, it can only happen. It can only happen the once, surely. I mean, you know, what are the chances that I could fly too close to the sun a second time? You know, with Icarus 2. Incidentally, we're going to be building the next ship, the Titanic 2, pretty soon. Again, I feel, you know, second time's a charm, really. Right, so hydrogen, oxygen tank. There it is. 100%. Good. So all, yeah. So we're fine. Oxygen tank. There we go. So 100%, and the hydrogen. So I'm just sort of dipping into both my the bridge's oxygen supply and our hydrogen fuel for personal oxygen and well, my own jetpack fuel. What the fuck? Stupid. It's right here. Oh, that's... Hooray! Thank you, Jefferson. Thank you very much, Jefferson. And Crumbler. Thank you, Crumbler. I crashed it at least twice onto an alien world. We're not talking about that. We're not going to talk about that. Oh, yes. Need to build a Hindenburg. Right. Yes, when I crashed into that alien world, which is... Is it that? That's the moon. Is that the moon? There it is. No, there it is. Further. That big green one. Yeah, that green bastard. We flew over there. We crashed into it. The entire bottom of the ship was squashed. As in all the way through to the... It's upside down. Well, like all the way through to the engineering bay. It was completely destroyed. So I had to replace the engines. And luckily, we had just enough hydrogen left to perform one burn. And only one burn. So I had to save it a couple of times. Performance issues. Ah! Yeah, so I had to save it a couple of times because we just fell back to the surface of the alien planet like a rock. But, yeah, I've managed to repair the damage, fix the jump drive, which was also destroyed, which lets us teleport from point to point. Okay. Right, so what was I doing? Right, yeah, back to the construction ship. Okay, yep, welders. Sweet. Thank you, Baldwin. Thank you very much, Baldwin. That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. So the Icarus projector block, please. Switch it on. Okay, so... Yep, got forward lights. So can you see that sort of shimmering outline? That's the... well, these are the blocks I need to paint in, effectively, with my welders. Now, yes, I was replacing the front of the ship with heavy armor. Just to tolerate any impacts from asteroids or whatever. So on the side here, we have quite a lot of building to be done. Switch off the welders for a moment so I can get nice and close. Thank you, Neville. Thank you very much. 25 months, Neville. That's very kind. You still want your lord in Warhammer? Yeah. We all want what we can't get. You've got like a huge city, Neville. You've got like one of the most strategically important cities. Okay. So I'm just trying to pick which area to build. We could just build the back of the ship. Yeah, let's build the back of the ship. Okay, careful now. The ship's quite heavy. What with this cargo? Thank you, Ray Luke. Thank you, man. Right, so activate the welders. Come in close and... I need to get quite a bit closer actually, because yeah, go through to the next layer. Oh, is it doing it? Nope, not yet. No? What's the problem? It should do it just fine. Does it not have the components? I am confused. It should be building this just fine. Yeah. What's wrong? Inventory, yeah, it's got plenty of steel. What are you missing? Construction components. Switch off the welder so I don't torch myself. What are you missing? So, yeah, this is the crew area. Light armor block. What's this here? Light armor block. Yeah? What? Connection between welders and the container. Should be fine. They're highlighted. Metal grids. Oh, wait. Do you not have any grids in the cargo bay? Thank you, Ghost the Ripper. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Baldwin. Oh, it doesn't have any grids. Fuck. Alright, my bad. Glad you like the bullshittery. Okay, grids. I'll just grab a bunch. How many can I carry? 94. That should be plenty. Just ferry a few over. Thank you, Guild Rain. Thank you very much, Guild. So I'm just manually carrying a few metal grids over, upon which steel plates can be welded. Putting them into the cargo container, or rather the connector. Okay, activate the welders. Oh, come on, it's not that hard. What's the problem? I don't get it. Need to be careful, the mass of the ship is quite high. Therefore, accidents can happen. Thank you, Sodium. Thank you, man. Go on the outside, over here. Where is Cake? I have no idea. Oh, there we go. Right. Huh. We're missing something. Yeah. Switch off the welders again. Thank you, Exel Lord. Thank you very much. Steel plates. 25 metal grids apiece. You're shitting me. Bulletproof glass. Do we have any glass in the thing? We don't. Do I have any glass? Okay, I don't actually have any glass. So we can't build the access way. Hang on a minute. What about the Icarus? Hang on. Bulletproof glass. 2 pieces there. 13 pieces there. We do have some. Shit. Okay, hang on. Stock up again. So it's clear that I didn't stock up the construction ship as well as I should have. Yes, I've quit YouTube, I'm afraid. No more YouTube videos ever. I've quit YouTube several months ago. Instead, I've been spending all of my time streaming because, you know, it's way easier. Holy shit. You just get to play games and not do any work. God, it's easy. And then people throw money at you. It's mad. It's crazy. What a bunch of saps, eh? Am I right? Of course I'm right. Right. Locked on. Go to the medium cargo container. Right, so let's just make sure we've got a good good batch of stuff. Right, so interior plates, thruster components. Right, so bulletproof glass. Right, grab a whole load of that. Nope, we can't because we're full of steel. Unload a bit of steel. Unload a few of Construction components. Right, grids. Grab these. Glass. Detector components. They're for sensors. Whoop. Displays. Okay. I know, Tribe. I know. I just can't help. You know, it's just fun fucking with people. Okay, we don't need all of these. Yeah, the resource requirements are quite heavy. Yeah, I'm just going to need a lot more glass. Yeah, for those who can't take the sarcasm, yes, the latest video is done. I need to re-render it though because some people have pointed out some spelling errors. Whoops. So I need to re-render it, which was done this morning. Need to upload it, which will be done after the stream, and it'll go public this afternoon. Okay. And I hope you like it. It's a bit of a gamble, I must admit. I'm somewhat nervous. The patrons have sort of reassured me that they like it, but obviously, you know, whenever you release anything and you take a gamble, it may turn out to fail. People might not like it. That's possible. It's slightly different this time. You know how normally bullshitteries are just totally disconnected, in that there's no relation between this clip or that clip? They could be recorded months apart, and sometimes they are. I did something different in that I did the clips sequentially this time. So we played like 9 streams of Anti-Stasi, which is a type of resistance mod, and I intentionally edited them either in sequence or to look like they were in sequence. So, you know, like day 3, day 4, you know, that sort of thing. Well, I didn't actually put the labels, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, people might like it, or they might hate it, and therefore hate my guts, and then my career will be over. Then I'll have to go work in McDonald's. But I'd be an amazing McDonald's employee. Holy shit. Right. Why is this not working? Is it just bugged? Oh, no, come on. You don't have to get that close, surely. That's not how the welders work. The welders have like a huge range, don't they? Turn them off and on again. Ever considered doing a Minecraft stream? I did once, and then Cyanide discovered I was playing Minecraft, came into the TeamSpeak and banned me for a day. I don't get it. Yeah, these welders should be way more efficient than this. They're supposed to have like a huge AoE. Otherwise, I might as well just do it myself by hand. Gonna finish the Daisy thing in 2019. I know. I'm working on it, but people want bullshitteries. Thank you, Daman. Thank you very much. Is it power? Is that it? No, it's not, is it? Power's fine. Right? Yeah, power's fine. It's not spiking. Small welders meant for building small objects. But they're welders mounted on a small... They're huge. Are you kidding me? The welders are the size of me. Look. Freaking giant flipping welders. This is a small welder. Hang on. Welder. Are they just bugged out? Oh, shit. Okay, some of the components flew out. Welder. Welder. Hang on. So that's a large welder mounted on the side of the ship. I'm just going to rebuild it. It could just be bugged out. Ah, shit. A whole load of power cells just flew out. Let's put these back in. Fuck. God damn it. Ah. No. Stupid. Right. Range of effect is 3 small blocks on a small ship, 4 small blocks on a large ship. Yeah, I know, but unless it's changed, Nero. Don't know what the other thing was that flew out. Fuck it. Right, so you see these blocks here, so the range should be pretty big. Oh, Christ. The welders are no longer attached to the group. Just leave them on. Here we go, they're both on. Just be careful. I have 2 kilowatts of power. Ah, it's weird. I think it's just bugged, frankly. This should be working just fine. Like, they should be completely covering this entire, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like all 6 of these should be being covered just like this. I think it's bugged. Small reactors. I've got multiple small reactors. More than enough power. Yeah. Let's give it a save and reload it. No, it's not that. Seriously. Unless there's been some major change. This is obviously bugged. Let's try reloading the game. Okay. Oh, they have, Dilla. I built this entire ship with these. Right. Unless there's no steel. Ow! I burnt myself. That's what I was worried about. Ouch. Oh no, I've got don't have my helmet on. So hang on. Steel. Yeah. Just check you've got steel. Unless you got a whole load of steel. Maybe the connectors? Maybe there's a problem? Hang on. Connectors. Yeah. Sorry, not connectors. These are like sorters, conveyor junctions. No, the welders are on. The red light. Left one isn't connected. Oh! I see. So what's this one's excuse? I see. Sorry, now I can see what you're saying now. My mistake. Good spot. Good spot. Sorry. But what's this one's excuse then? Because it should be easy to getting these, right? Good spot. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Double check this time. Right, now switch it on. What's wrong with it? Okay, that one's working. Right. Is it missing grids? Welders... Oh, hang on. Social says that there was an update. Hang on. Welders were updated. Small ones are no better than your hand tool. Really? Best idea is to fabricate a large vessel is to make a large ship welder. Oh, that's... Whose idea was that? That's dumb. Why? Sorry, before I rant. The whole idea of building a big ship is you make a bunch of smaller ships to build it. It's not speed, it's AoE. That's what people want, isn't it? Because why? Cause then I might as well just do it all myself. Like this. Every single bloody block. Look, fucking... Now I've got to manually carry every single stack of resource to every single individual block. That's a fucking retard. A fucking stupid idea. Faster than the hand weld, it's negligible. Mods fix it. Alright, I'll get some mods and fix it. Alright, I guess I'm just doing it manually then. I'm going back for resources at every single block. Alright, okay, never mind. Well, this is redundant then. I'll keep the ship's frame, disassemble it, use it for something else. But if I have to build a large ship to build a large ship, you know. Alright. Just connect it and leave it. Okay, docking. Yeah. Sometimes the Space Engineers devs haunt these streams, or rather the big streams. If any of you are listening, that's a dumb idea. I don't agree. The whole idea of the small builder ships is to build a big ship. Okay. Right, so that's my access port. So I'm going to have to go from the cargo bay around the back. Where's my HUD gone? There it is. Without hitting my head on the steel. Alright, so I'll just grab some bits. I think I can access through the hydrogen tank. Nope, I can't. I'll go through the assembler. Okay, so what do I need? So some grids and some steel. Just pop these away for a bit. Don't need that. I've got loads of spare welders for some reason. These are the default tools that you get given before you can upgrade your proper ones. Okay. Right. Okay, straight back to the back of the ship. So these are light armored blocks. They're not supposed to be the back of the ship, really. These are going to be the interconnecting frames. This is going to be where the hangar bay starts, basically. You don't need to build a large ship to have a large welder. It will fit on a small ship. Oh, really? Okay. It's just for building large... Sorry. Crashdown says you don't need to build a large ship to have a large ship welder. It will fit on a small ship. Conrad says the long and short of it was a mistake. The weld radius should have been moved forward, but instead it was simply reduced. I don't know why the programmer responsible did it this way, or hasn't fixed it yet. However, this is a ticket in the system, and it will be changed back to how it should be. Okay, that's fine. Alright then, cool. Yeah, because this is annoying as shit. Alright, so wait, so can I put a lot... So this is a welder, and this is the large welder, which doesn't fit... Oh, no, hang on. Does it? Or is it a separate block? Welder. No, it's just a single welder. Right. So that's... Sorry, just to get this right. So that's a large welder. That's a small welder. So large... The difference does not appear to be immediately obvious. I don't think that's true, sorry. Large welder on a small ship. It doesn't seem to be... Normally, Space Engineers is quite good at showing a visual difference. So look, that's obviously a large welder. It's the size of the small ship itself, right? Then if I press 6 again, it won't let me put a small welder on the large ship. It only gives me a large one. Then when I go here... Where's the rotate? Or is that large? Have rotor head and connect with it. You need a rotor to connect a big block to a small ship. Ah, nah, screw it. Nah, I'm not retrofitting my small ship just to fix their bug. I'll wait till the bug is fixed. Right. Okay. Okay, grids are quite heavy. But I don't think grids go on the heavy armor, don't they? The sloped armor up here. Alright. Yeah, I'll go do that. 25 metal grids apiece. So I'm trying to put the heavy armor in areas which will be exposed to asteroid impacts or missiles. Okay. Thank you, Headhunting Frog. Thank you, dude. Okay, out of steel. Oh yeah, let's try and get the glass done here. get this crew get this crew area sealed properly. Thank you, Extreme Gamer. Thank you, dude. Can I access the cargo bay from here? The bridge? I can. No, I can't. There's no access point. Thank you, Draco Leader and Elvborn and Kren. Thank you. That's very kind. Okay. So bulletproof glass, which is here. Grab a bunch of that. Put away the steel grids for the moment. Okay, and then grab some... Is it small steel? It's girders, I think, isn't it? Yeah, grab a few girders. Tube. Large steel tubes. And small steel tubes. Do I not have any? Oh, no, there they are. Okay. Thank you, Pla Hunter. Thank you, dude. Hi there, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've been around forever, Pla Hunter. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Matatron. Thank you. Okay. So, bulletproof glass. Oh, is that built already? I'm confused. Oh, I see. I need to build the catwalk that it sits on. Is it built? I feel like a fly bumping into the glass. I'm like, but? Wow. Oh, stupid thing. I am very confused. Right. Okay. It needs something to rest on. So I'll start. Bloody meteor storm. I'll go with the steel plates instead. I need girders. Do you want to have? Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Got a whole load of girders. So yeah, so what's going on at the minute? Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling quite relaxed actually. It always is the case when I finish a video. I always get quite stressy, and you know, when it's almost finished, when the work is at its hardest. But the latest video's done, and that's some pressure off me now, because then everyone's going to stop yelling at me, which is nice. I see these ones are made. All right. There we go. Is it worth buying the game? Yeah, I reckon so, but you've got to set yourself a project. The game won't be like, hey, here's your thing you need to do. More bulletproof glass. Thank you, MJ. CR. Thank you very much. It needs to be re-uploaded, Rex. Just bear with me. When I finish the stream, I'll start the re-upload. Because I made a few errors, spelling errors, stuff like that. Because I'm stupid. Well, I've got no answer, Cornu. I work to your pleasure. It would be nice to have a bit of a break. I'm just going to take a few days just to chill. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's very stressful. There we go. It's very high intensity. It's a very. You've really got to stay focused all the time, and there are many distractions. What's that there? Detect components. They're quite valuable. Don't let those float away. Okay. See, editing is one of those things I think that, and I make this comparison quite often. It's like photography in 2018, where everybody's got a phone with a camera on it. You look at photography and you think, it's not that much to it. Just point and take the photo. Easy. But then if you actually get into professional photography, you realize how very complicated it can get and how quickly it can get that complicated. I think editing professionally is similar. Assembler. Can I make some glass? Components. How much silicon do I have? There we go. Make 100 pieces of glass. Oh wow, that was fast. You're most welcome, Jude Odras. You're welcome indeed. And welcome. Okay. Just grabbing some glass all over the shop. Okay. Nope, maximum cargo. What do I use to edit Entity? So Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects. It used to be Sony Vegas, but I switched over. Thank you, Dodge. Thank you. Alright. Anything else? So all this glass done. So that row's done. There's still that gap there. What's that corner? Yeah. Yeah, but it's more, you know, it's difficult. I find it's very hard to switch off. There's a lack of a clear line, so I'm trying to enforce it. There's a lack of a clear line between work and play. And because you never really leave the office, because your home is your office, I find I wake up at 3 in the morning and just get straight to work. It's taxing. I know it almost feels like you can't complain. Oh, he's working from home doing a job he wants to do. Oh, woe betide. But it's quite intense. And of course, the other stressy part is that if your career is based on popularity, your career will end suddenly, very suddenly, when the next thing comes along. People are, at their core, apathetic content sponges. People don't necessarily give a shit about the individual. It's about the content. And once that content loses its popularity, I will disappear and you'll never see me again. So that's also a bit of a stress, you know, because I will one day have to return to another job. And then, then going off and sort of expressing my fears, what do I do then? If I have to re-enter the job market and I've been an editor with no formal qualifications in editing and with a huge gap since I was a QA engineer in software, so therefore I've probably missed out on a whole load of tech advancements to do with automation, I will be in a very shitty position. Because I won't be able to easily enter my previous career, not that I would really want to, because I hated it. I didn't hate it, but I don't want to go back. I wouldn't be able to re-enter that, and I can't compete with anybody who's an actual editor because I don't have the qualifications. I'll be in trouble, I feel. And that is one of my fears. That does give me nightmares. As a 31-year-old who's, you know, we'll see. I know Karma, but it's not really been professional editing experience. I haven't say, hey, here's my portfolio, showing like a bunch of sort of adverts that I made for, I don't know, McDonald's or whatever. There's a bunch of YouTube videos. It's YouTube. It's not exactly the most glamorous thing. But hell, you know, at the same time, if it does fall apart, I'll probably just try to... oh, I need girders. I'll probably just try and sort of sidestep into something else. I'll probably go into, say, reviewing. As in something a bit more traditional. Game reviewing. I can see myself doing that, certainly. The people who watch regularly know that I'm opinionated. Would be a word. Won't shut the fuck up would be another batch of words. But you know what I mean. No, 28. Yes, Jedi. Yes, sorry, I'm 28. Yeah, definitely. Da da da. Da 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 da. Okay, there we go. Okay, my life support system's energy's low. Just gonna go back to the med bay. And is this it here? Oh no, if I just sit in the main captain's chair in the bridge, there we go. So the energy of my suit is being restored. I am Axiom is here. Sorry, I know you've been asking that question for a while. Possible, Steel Crab. Possible. But you know what I mean. I'm more expressing the things that keep me awake at night. Thank you, Snake. Thank you very much, Snake. Right, it's just this window here. And I can't build it because I don't have something. What am I missing? It's not clear what the problem is. Okay. Let's just keep working on another part of the ship. Hang on. Where's my mag boots? What is the button for mag boots? C, Z, X? Oh, just X. Right. So let's get the crew... Yeah, let's get this area sealed so we can at least have a place to take off the helmet. So I'm not constantly consuming oxygen. Can we get down to the engineering bay easily from here? Not really. Just got a whole bunch of steel. Yeah, or become a professional CSGO player. Oh, yeah, yeah. Obviously. It's obvious. Right. With my skills, my nade skills. To be fair, throwing the nades is not my problem. It's where they land. And the fact that my teammates keep going where they land. It's ridiculous. It's not... The onus is not on me. They should move out of the way of my nades. Okay. What's that, Moon? Similar position, you work for a CAD software. Oh, yes, I know somebody who's having trouble in that field. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I think I'm just... At heart, I'm an individual who worries. Same as my mother. My mother worries about everything. But yeah, you're probably right. Construction components. I need a few of those before I can finish that airlock. Just finish the rest of this corridor. Okay. And what about this door here? So, yep, just get some construction components and then we can finish off both airlocks on either side. Get the glass thing here. Yeah, we can almost seal this area. What about that there? Oh, make the floor. There we go. Yeah, just go grab some construction components. Yeah. Well, thank you, Moonchill. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay. But yeah, just I think so far it's going quite well. Obviously, I know I've got a bit of a reputation for being a slowpoke / over editor when it comes to the editing now. Which is fair. I haven't exactly been the most prolific editor, but it's not that it's not for lack of trying. It's more just I keep introducing complexity. I keep doing things that are perhaps unnecessary, but nevertheless quite rewarding in the editing. It's fun though. I do enjoy editing. When Adobe After Effects fucking works. I'm not yelling at it for the fucking 6th time that afternoon. I'm sorry, while I'm on this horse, whenever you're using Adobe Premiere, and then you look at your system, your system processes, and After Effects is running about, say, 30%, 40% in the background, whose idea was it to then open up After Effects and then it creates a duplicate version of itself that is now running twice, consuming twice the resources because the prior one isn't pausing? Just every time you try to edit something in After Effects, it just goes, ugh. And then you start playing something, like you play back your composition in After Effects, and it starts rendering the whole damn thing. And you're like, no, okay, hold on a second. And you hit space to try and make it pause. It's not going to do it. And then, of course, you've got Vladimir Putin's voice in the edit going, like, speaking about something. It's like, and he starts speaking really slowly because it's having to catch up on the render. And it's just, I'd sit there for like fucking 10 minutes just going, fucking poor. I didn't want to play the whole thing. I just wanted to listen to this 2-second segment, not the entire 3-minute video, which you're now playing through at about 20 minutes speed, and you won't let me pause it. After Effects. Thank you, Pi. Thank you. And then I have to go get a coffee and just try to calm down, because After Effects is pissing me off. Every fucking day. Every fucking project. Never had that problem with Vegas. Sony Vegas stayed in line. But no, After Effects is like, yummy. Yummy. Oh, is that your RAM? Yes, I'll have that. Thank you. Damn, I didn't get the small tubes. Right, metal grid, small tubes. Right. Yes, old man yells at his tools. I know. Right, metal grid. There we go. Buy an unreasonably expensive PC. I know I should. Yeah, Hex, you're right. I need to upgrade the components because they're a few years old now. And they're shit. That's something I definitely need to do. Okay, so steel grids. A few more girders. Any more bulletproof glass? Yeah. Pick up some of that. Hi there, SWAT Knight. Hope you're well, man. I didn't realise you were still in the chat. Do I not have any? I've got some. Okay. What am I building? I'm sort of working on the Icarus, a ship of mine, a large ship with a sort of it's going to have like a large hangar bay at the back and like a engineer. This is the engineering section that I'm still working on. Just need to get it sealed. It's a large non-atmospheric ship that is going to fly from planet to planet, and I'll save the blueprint. So if ever we start a multiplayer server, I can just import it. Or import what I've already built and keep working on it. Seal, there we go. What's that there? Oh, it's an interior wall. So why can't I build this? What's the problem? Odd. What's the problem? I can't seem to build this. Just a bit of steel. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a heavy armor block. That'll be that. Yep. Okay, so I need a grid. So that's part of the outer hull. Heavy armor to resist asteroid impacts. Grid. There we go. Grab a few of those. Is this game difficult to get into? Yeah, I'd probably say yes. Actually, it's quite easy to screw up and smash into the ground and lose everything. An unknown signal has been detected. A loot box. Hooray! Because let's get kids addicted. Or not addicted, that's the wrong word, I'm sorry. Conditioned to get random rewards on opening boxes. Because there's no way that can backfire. Ah, metal grids are so heavy. Might be faster to build a small welding ship. Do you reckon, Old Dragon? That's a great idea, Old Dragon. What a fantastic idea. Devs, you listening? Yeah, they're listening. They got a ticket. They know. That's a dragon. You're a god among men. Genius, sir. Thank you, H202PT. They fucked up the welder range, dragon, on the small ship welder, so it doesn't work. It's got the same range as my hand drill, and obviously the ship can't fly into the flipping corridors here, can it? Which is the whole point of having a bigger radius, so it can just sit outside and do all of this with having a big weld radius. It's a bug. They've done goofed, or they made a change and didn't realise. Yeah, and as somebody who has spent 10 years working as a QA engineer, whose job it was to either set up automated test cases, to either run tests as they're done, or test them manually on each branch before they get merged with master or dev or whatever you're calling your main branch. Yes, I admit it is very frustrating and hard to spot fuck-ups like that. Not without running a full end-to-end system test, which takes hours if you haven't automated it. And even then, there will be bugs. So it happens. Hey, there we go. Sweet. Alright. So it was the outer hull that was causing the problems. Okay, metal grids, small steel tubes. Right. Here we go. Da 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 da. Cool. So as you can see, the back of the ship is steadily coming together. So what do I need? Got components. Get some grids. Steel. Should type the whole thing really. Steel plates. Get a bunch of those. What was the other thing? Other thing I needed. So tubes. Go to the production tab and order up a batch of these. Give me about 200 of those small tubes. A couple of hundred girders. How did I draw the blueprint? It was in creative mode, Riton. You could go into creative mode and place down blocks instantly, and also mirror them like across a different side of the y-axis, so you don't have to paint them all. And then once you're happy with it, you can save it into a blueprint and then put it into survival mode and paint by numbers. Thank you, Chairman Tom. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, Rumpel, the thing is about DayZ and about my background, my particular background, is that I am perhaps more sympathetic to the plight of the DayZ standalone than most. This, to be honest, was one of the main reasons that I started that video essay critique, because so many people who have done videos about DayZ have not understood some of the basics, the basic problems. So what I've done with the video essay is that I started talking about what makes the DayZ mod work and explain why they didn't understand it. But how I'm sort of finishing it is I'm walking through the development process, the Scrum development process, which is what they're using, and trying to explain why it's so hard to spot the issues that they eventually encountered to do with an engine that wasn't fit for purpose. Because you don't know till you try. They used the Take On Helicopters engine, and they thought that it could do what they thought it was going to. Yeah, they thought they could do what they wanted, but they were wrong. And when you're already like a good couple of years through your project, it's the kind of thing that is hard. You can't just snap your fingers and fix it. So I have a lot of sympathy. Okay. Yeah, in the broad strokes, Big Day. I know. I'm well aware of how much of a nightmare it is. I'm still working on it, Ipotamos. But it's I can only work on it between each bullshittery episode. And since the bullshittery episodes take weeks and weeks, it basically sits on the back burner for weeks and weeks. So I'll do a bullshittery, I'll do a bit of the video essay, then a bullshittery. And so thus far I've done 9 of the 10 pieces. I just need to finish the final 10th piece and then go back and start polishing any bits that need more polish. Back on the Thickerus. No, the Thickerus is the construction ship that's docked at the base of the Icarus. Okay. So where's the glass missing? Small tubes. Hang on. Thank you very much, Zero Rules. Thank you. Glad you like it. Glad indeed you like it. I'm a little bit worried that well, we'll see. No, I'm sure it'll be alright. But yeah, thank you very much, man. Yes, Punisher. Yes, I just need to. I've re-rendered it overnight to fix the fuck-ups, the spelling mistakes. And I'm gonna at the end of the stream, I'm gonna start uploading it. It's about 7 gig. It'll be compressed down into YouTube's format, and then I'll watch it through again, proof check, and then it'll be ready, and I'll put it live. Okay, yield module. Ah. So that should... Thank you, Fekov. Thank you, dude. Where's the dog? Hang on a minute. Oh, there she is. She's just at the, Hang on a second. I was looking for her, trying to figure out where she was and why she wasn't on the sofa. Because she's down there, at the base of the sofa, having a sleep. Presumably where it's cool. Actually, I don't know why she's down there. She'd be fine on the sofa. But yeah, she's okay. She's just flopped down there. I gave the that carpet a good spray of the flea stuff because she keeps getting fleas. It's that time of the year. They're everywhere. All in the grass in the park. Because all the other dogs are getting fleas and then, you know, they fall off them. Okay. Right. So... Sorry, for those just joining the stream, I'm just chilling out with a bit of Space Engineers. I'm just trying to... Is it sealed now? So, let's seal this door. No, that pane of glass isn't... There we go. Right. Seal this door. No. So, you see this this vent here? Oops. So, it will go green once it's been fully sealed. Need to get lights in here, don't I? Need to get more defensive turrets on the hull. Okay. So, if I do this... So, it's gone green. So, atmospheric pressure is now up again. So, I can take off my helmet. So, if I open the door, there's still a leak. Watch the pressure difference. There we go. Right, so all the air is expanding out into the vacuum. So, where's the gap? Is it... Oh, hang on. Right, there we go. How many of these? What? So just that batch. Alright. Hi there, Thunder Rumble. Hello! From the outside? Oh, I see. The edge, maybe? How do I get them? Yeah, I made it myself, Serenity, in the creative mode. I don't get it. Yeah, I might need to give that a go, Zane. Her current flea treatment is rubbish. She's on like the advocate pipette stuff that you put on her neck. It's crap. And every time I say it's crap, the vet's like, oh no, you know, those are just it kills the adult ones or whatever. And it's like, no, it's just fucking she's riddled with them. This thing doesn't work. Thank you, Antiphus. Thank you very much, Antiphus. Thank you. And then, of course, I get flea bites because she sleeps in bed with me. Probably shouldn't do that, but, you know. I was supposed to be a good dog owner. She was supposed to have her crate, but that went out the window because it's so cute and she's, you know, she sleeps on the bed and then I wake up and I'm spooning the dog. Shut up! I'm single, I'm 31. I can spoon my dog if I want to. Because she's so cute. Right, sorry. Right. No bulletproof glass. Need to manufacture some more. Yeah. No, I just wake up and she's curled up. Like, you know, just curled up with me. I'm like, no. Right. And girders. Do we have any girders? I'll just order up some more. We've got a whole load of assemblers mounted on the spine of the ship. Is the music too loud or too quiet? Okay, get rid of those, get those. Yeah, I reckon she will actually, yeah. Lulu would get very jealous if I got a partner. Music's fine, alright, cool. Alright, go. Is that it? Hey, there we go, pressurized. Look, full green. So, there we go, helmet's off. So this area is now fully pressurized, and we can see engineering below. Sweet! So later on I could always put like an additional door here, or even remove a section of the glass entirely and have all of the engineering bay under the same pressure. But of course, this would be a problem if one of the planes of glass here gets hit. We'd keep the doors sealed. Hang on, so so this section here is full of oxygen, but it's not getting replenished because there's no vent. So I guess I would need to cut a hole in the glass or whatever, maybe make a gantry, and then have engineering. Yeah, no, good. Excellent. Okay. So, I'll leave the bridge door closed for the minute. Let's go and work on the rest of engineering. Get this sealed. Get it sealed, get it built. Or maybe I should work on the outside of the ship first. Let's have a look and see what I actually need to do in engineering. Hang on. Helmet back on. Vent the hole. There we go. Right. So, oh no, sorry. I see. Oh, so maybe this door is an error. There's a vent here, there's a vent here. So this was going to be an access way through to... yeah, so this is one of the external airlocks. Right. So yeah, that's an external airlock because there's two. So where was the access way to engineering? I can't remember. It must be here because I put stairs here. Why would I put stairs here if not to... Yeah. Alright. So hang on. Right. So yeah, so there were stairs going down. Ah, so what was supposed to be here? I can't remember. Is there a limit to the size of the ship you can build? I don't think so, AI. I don't think so. Okay, what's the goal of the game? It's a sandbox. You just kind of build whatever you want, really. It's like Minecraft. You've got to set yourself a project. Even if that project is a giant planet-destroying doom penis. There's a MILF versus Badger argument already. I imagine I should totally get like a t-shirt commission for the glory of MILF. Lots of people wearing it would get some funny looks. You'll see. For those who haven't seen the bullshit, it'll make sense when you see it. Okay. For the glory of MILF, and then on the back of the shirt, just me saying shut up. Okay, hang on. Yeah, okay, I'll work on the outside of the ship for the minute then. So, metal grids. Oh yeah, so these are heavy armored ribs we've got going on here. Oh yes, and we were going to have like a... Did I finish designing it? I was going to have like a walkway going through the thing. Thank you, Battle Sammy. Thank you very much, Battle. Yes, I did. Okay, let's do that. It's construction components, right. Did I have an access route? Oh, tight squeeze. There we go. Thank you, Melakorak. Thank you very much, Melakorak. Thank you. 22 months. Very, very generous of you, sir. Very generous indeed. Okay. Making sure there's a picture of a doom penis. What? Whoop. Maybe don't hold down the key. So get some steel. Get rid of the things I won't really need. I don't need computers or displays. Or girders. Okay. Might need interior plates actually. Construction components, need some of those. Nope, can't carry them. My space is so limited. This is why we need a small ship. Oops. Today, little hush. If the render's alright. Oh, I see. So that's from engineering. Yeah. Right, so there we go. Here's the platform. So this is the outer airlock. Thank you, Urist McEngineer. Thank you, Urist. Oh. Okay, needs more steel grids. metal grids even. Okay then. Do you know what I think the game needs? Just randomly, I don't know what made me think of this. If you've got some components that are inside the ship, some blocks that are inside of the ship and you can't access them or they've been damaged, they need a block that you can mount on the ship that you can feed components into it. Let's say it has a very high energy requirement, or maybe it's so high that the ship can't actually move or use its engines when it's activated. Or maybe just force that you need to be stationary for the sake of balance. But while this brick is activated, all of the blocks on the ship are steadily being repaired in such a way that missing components deep inside the ship's hull, like almost like the ship is organic and it's being self-repaired from inside, because there will always be like the little block inside that you didn't quite put a grid on there and you've forgotten about it. So long as you're feeding this repair node or something, like a nanite factory. Oh wait, it exists, does it? Nanite factory mod. Yeah. So you don't have to do it all manually. But yeah, like say it's got like a huge energy cost, like it's absurd. So you can't just abuse it to build like a big ship. And it won't build everything for you. Where's the next YouTube video, Phoenix Orion? I'm afraid I've decided to quit YouTube to become an interpretive dancer. In other words, I don't do interpretive dance, I interpret dancers. So I stand next to them, and like for the deaf, I sort of wave my hands. So interior plates, computers. Got some of these. Yeah. No, keep the grids. There we go. Small steel tubes. Interior plates, small. Okay, I'm missing the small steel tubes. All right. What's that, Raven? Cool. Yeah, that sounds very good. That sounds like a good idea. Just to take the edge off some of the micromanage. Have I played Subnautica? Yes, indeed. I've played through Subnautica, but this was a long time ago, back when it wasn't as complete. Okay. Right. Cool. Get more metal grids and more steel. Right. Go back for more stuff. My lights on. Here they are. Hang on a minute. Can we just move the... Won't damage anything, will I? Should be able to do it remotely. Where's the sun? Oh no, I was going to say move it into the path of the sun, but we're on the night side of the planet. Right, it's going to be sunrise in a bit. That's why it was so dark. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't see anything. Why don't you use a small construction ship? That's a fantastic idea, Matsy. That's an amazing idea. Fully with you there, sir. Wouldn't it be great if I could use a large aura welder ship? Hmm? Brilliant. Right. Beer Meester says, I hope you die. Well, you're in luck, because I'm definitely going to die. As are you, sir. Just give it time. Right, hang on. Construction components, computers, yep. Steel, grids, lots of grids. Grids are so heavy. Yeah, Jesus. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Wrong door. Ah! I used the computers for that one. Oh no, wait. Just needs display and, a display and a motor. Okay. Nope, can't. Fuck. Need to go and recharge the energy. So, if you see what I'm trying to do here. Thank you, lobsters. Thank you. Cool. So there's going to be like a gantry that sort of flanks the side of the ship. So people can go in and out. Can you bear with me just a minute? I'm just going to go and go to the toilet and get a drink. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, fuck. It's not the surface. Back in just a moment. Oof. Shit. Oh. Oi. Oh, my phone is buzzing. It appears to be my mother. I'll answer that later. Oh. Hang on a second. Steam overlay as well. Oh. Thank you, Cree Mayer. Thank you very much, Cree. Jaffa Cree. Right. Hang on a minute. Ah, it's my favourite song. Right. This is RCA Positive by the Carbon-Based Lifeforms. And it is my favourite song. I listen to this one often. Particularly when I'm working or just generally need to chill. Oh no, wait, hang on. This isn't it. Carbon-Based Lifeform. No, wait, sorry. Oh, okay, no, it's a different track. But it just... Wait, where is it? Sorry. Oh no, that is it. It just played. Oh, did I miss it? No. I'm going to restart it then. There we go. Wait, where's the other version? Where's the alternate version? Hang on a second. RCA Positive. Cool. Right, anyway, sorry. So, for those who... I didn't fill up my water bottle with toilet water. That's disgusting. For those who are just joining the stream, there's no plan. I'm just... Oh, really? You saw Carbon-Based Life... Ah, you saw them live, Hentalia. Cool. Yeah, they're very good. The Carbon-Based Life Forms are very, very good. Are they Dutch? I can't recall. But yes, so as said, there's no plan this morning. I'm just relaxing and enjoying a bit of a sort of stress, like a de-stress, because I've just finished the latest video having worked the whole weekend, and it was intense. So I'm just going to chill. Hang on a minute. Right. It's Swedish. Okay, my mistake. So I just make sure that the volume climbs a bit on the side. It's fine. Okay. Energy low. Yes, indeed. I need to head back into the cockpit in order to restore my energy. What's this thing here? Oh, yes, programmable block. I can't remember why I put that there. Ah, is it sunrise? It is. Cool. A bit brighter now. Let's go back inside the ship. So we don't have too much oxygen escape. Yes, I'll wrap up the streaming soon, Minty Chock Rock, Minty Chock, and get on with some training soon, I think. Praise the sun. Yes, I'm gonna go and do some After Effects training. I also need to go for a run because I'm actually very sorry. I'm very fat. I have put on weight in the last 10 weeks of editing. I barely did any exercise. I've been in this chair for much of it. I need to go for a run. I also need to go to the shops to get some food, healthy food. Yeah. I need to get back into an exercise routine because editing is very sedentary. Sedentary? Yeah, just very, you don't move much. Right now, probably about 91 kilograms, probably. Now, I was cruising around at my unhealthiest, probably about 88, so it spiked. I haven't actually measured myself, I'm just, weighed myself, I'm just guessing. But I need to get down to about 83. Okay. How do I close this? I know, I need to quite. I don't have a choice. I'm just putting on too much weight. Oh, hang on. There we go. That's sealed. Oh, fuck. There we go. I know, I'm supposed to be skinny, Bane, but as said, editing takes its toll on your body. Okay. Right, we'll just get some steel grids now and do the outer hull. Steel, yeah. Okay. Let's get a whole load of these. 88, fuck you, says Poody. Huh? Why fuck me? What have I said? Okay. Let's put these grids where they need to go. Oh, I'm upside down. How long am I? How tall am I? About 5'9". Right. Let's grab some more grids. Thank you, the Snuggles. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much, Snuggles. Oh. Seems I need to steal before I can even apply the grid. Well, it's bad for me. I'm not, guys, I'm not making a critique on ideal weight for you. I'm saying that for me, like I used to be about 75 back when I was a teenager. And then as I got older, I started to get chunkier. Right. And in the last year especially, I've been putting on quite a bit of weight. Thank you, Justy. Thank you very much, Justy. Am I calling you fat, Social? Social, you are like fucking Hodor. You are enormous, for Christ's sake. Like Social, if you haven't seen him, Social is basically Hodor. So your levels are going to be very, very different. Ow. Right. Did I design this station? Well, it's a spaceship. It's a ship. It can move. It can fly. But yes. Okay. Only a light armored block? Apparently so. Okay, so I'm sort of working on the ribs of this side of the ship. Can I fly the ship? Can I fly the ship? Yes, I can. Yeah, in fact, well, I'll end up the stream. Shall I fly the ship somewhere? I'll fly the ship, come back. So hang on. These can stay here for now. I could dock them and take them with me. Yeah, I'll take them with me. Right, hang on a minute. So let's have the... Just put them in the right place. Into a planet. Yeah, we could do that actually. Instead of taking the main capital ship, let's go down to the... Yeah, let's go down to the base. I'll show you the base that we started on. Oh, RC-A1 has stopped. Hang on a second. Where is it? Skip over. There we go. Right. Yeah, we'll go through re-entry. Well, re-entry, you know. Give it a save before I cock this up. So yeah, the Icarus can stay here, and we'll take the Thicarus down to the surface. Give it a save. Right. There we go. So this is the Thicarus. It's my atmospheric ship, which is going to be transferring resources to and from the surface. So hang on a second. Let's just go into its systems and disable the hydrogen thruster. Oh, do I have it on the system here? I think I do. There we go. No? What am I switching on and off there? Those are atmospherics. Oh, these are ions? I see. So what's my hydrogen? No idea. Switch off manually. Thank you, Fruity Killer. Thank you. And XZ Nada. Thank you both. Before I take it down to the surface, let me just make sure that its cargo bay is unloaded. Yep, so it's empty. So, yeah, so I can carry stuff up back from the surface if needed. Right, so down there, now do I have guidance activated? Check my GPS. Unknown signal, ground base, high. Oh, so yeah, these are the waypoints for re-entry. High orbit, edge of Atmo, high orbit Icarus docking. Can I show on the HUD? High orbit. There. So right. So 38 meters. So that's the Icarus. So that's its waypoint. Antenna 1, antenna 2. So can you show me the waypoint for ground base low? Okay. So show on HUD. Down there. So about 40, almost 45 kilometers is the docking point for the ground base. Okay. So let me just check my tanks before I do anything silly. Hydrogen tank is... sorry, timer block, tank bale. 99%. Yeah, we're good. Alright, cool. So I'll take it in via re-entry. So I wonder if we can have the automated systems do it. I don't think we can. Oh, hang on. My oxygen is not great right now. Oh, let me just refill the tank. Sorry, I just realised I'm on low oxygen tank. And I might run out of oxygen before we hit the Atmo. Oxygen tank. There we go. Filled it back up. Yeah, I think I recall as well, intense. Also, it's the day. Yeah, it's daytime on the surface, so we shouldn't have any trouble identifying the base. Let's give it a save. Right, sweet. All right, so let's go to GPS. Hang on. Remote control primary. Custom data. No, that's if you want to put in a script. Ground base low. Ground base high. Set up actions. Autopilot enabled. Alright, here we go. So with activated ion thrusters, I've ordered the autopilot to start re-entry sequence. Here we go. So it's using its ion thrusters to propel itself forward into the gravity well. Okay. So this is the Icarus high docking. So as you can see, it's pretty much directly above the ground base. Just out of the gravity well. So we don't have to do anything. Okay. I'll switch on the atmospherics once we get into, well, once the atmosphere is thick enough. Yeah, it's not how orbit works, I know. Yeah, the game doesn't have orbital mechanics like Kerbal. It's just, you know, fly up and boop, gravity's over. Jesus, 2,832 people are watching. Can you please get something better to do with your morning? Okay, there we go. Haven't quite entered the edge of the gravity. Well, so it's 43 kilometers from the surface. Is this the ship I tried to automate before? Yes, it is. Here we go. We've hit the edge of the gravity well. So as you can see, it now appears. Right, so I believe we are falling. Yep, we're now falling. So the ship is now right. The autopilot's now. I haven't done anything. The autopilot's righted itself. Right. Yeah, it's good, isn't it, Gamborg? Kerbal is one of those games that I think everyone should play, just because of what it teaches you about rocketry. I find, obviously, I wasn't sitting there going, "Oh, yeah, it's a good point" beforehand. But whenever you hear somebody talk about like faking the moon landing, after you've played Kerbal, you kind of sit there and go, "I mean, it's hard, but it's not that hard." I mean, getting to the moon is not actually that tricky. Slowing down and landing safely is the hard part, but getting an object to the moon is easy. You know, if you don't give a shit about it landing intact, it's piss easy. You just get to the right speed and altitude and just keep going faster until you're at that altitude, and then you hit the moon because, you know, it's the moon. It's got a huge gravity well. All you need to do is hit the moon's gravity well, and the moon will take care of the rest. Yeah, if you give a shit about landing safely, you turn the ship around and slow down. But yeah. Surviving radiation is not easy. The Earth's magnetic field is gigantic. Absolutely gigantic. Like, if we're talking solar winds, like, yeah, if you go beyond Earth to any considerable distance, then yes, it's going to be a challenge. But yes, the magnetosphere, whatever it is fucking huge. Right. Okay, so right now we're falling, pretty much. We're 32 kilometers from the surface. We're picking up speed now. We're about 85, 86 meters per second. You did not come to debate whether the moon landing was fake or not, Womble. Yes, there is no debate. There really is not a debate. Okay. Cool, so the Icarus is pretty much right above us. Do I ever get tired of being sad and alone? Well, you see, Zook, I'm in a happy place right now. I've got my flat. I've got my friends. I've got my dog, who's sleeping over there. I'm good. I'm good indeed. Although I could do with being a little less warm. Okay, so we're now 27 kilometers from the surface, falling at around 100 meters per second. Oh, bloody hell. Now, are the atmospheric thrusters on? They sound like they're on. I can hear whirring. What's whirring? They're not on. Must just be the ship. Autopilot still enabled. So hang on a minute. So what did I say? I can't actually remember what I did before. So autopilot, remote control. So primary was to do what? It was to ground base low, ground base high. I see, so I'm currently following the secondary, so yeah, we're falling to the high point. So this is the point where, in the order of automated actions, which I haven't properly set up yet, it would reach the high waypoint, and then it would activate atmospheric thrusters, come to a stop, and then fly to the low point, which is the docking point. So I was trying to automate this process rather than fly it manually every time, but I haven't quite worked that out. So down there, can you see all the way down there? There is a sort of lighter object. That's actually a lake. It's blue. It's not showing up as blue right now. We're now 20 kilometers from the surface, or rather from the ground base point low. Hang on, GPS, ground base high. So we're 14 kilometers from the highway point. Atmospheric thrusters go on, and then we fly to the low waypoint. Okay, so current gravity is 0.35. So the closer we get to the surface, the closer to 1 it reaches, and also the atmospheric pressure increases steadily. So atmos thrusters won't work right now. We are too high up. We're still falling. We're on 15 kilometers now. Nah, social, not right now, dude. Sorry, it's a bit of a pain to do that, because then you got to. Nah. I was thinking about it, freelancer, but I think I just left it too late. I didn't. I should have organised something. You're right. I should have, but I just got so busy. Okay. Ion thrusters are still enabled, although they won't be very effective in Atmo. Can I just check what that third group command is? Control panel Atmo. I'm guessing it's all atmospheric thrusters. Okay, here we go. So we are now high orbit point. Yeah, so we're now 6 kilometers from ground base high, at which point we'll switch over to primary autopilot. Switch over to Atmos. Atmospheric thrusters, which are the jet engines mounted here. Not going to use hydro. Not going to use hydrogen if we can avoid it. Don't need it. Have I played the Pokemon games? No, I'm actually of the generation that. So by the time I got into secondary school and then into college, Pokemon was just picking up steam. So missed it. Wasn't for my generation. So I was in year 9, 10, or whatever when it was going through the playgrounds of primary schools. Back in my day, we had Pogs, marbles as well, or just kicking the shit out of each other. They were the hobbies of my generation. Okay, there we go. So we're passing. So activating Atmo thrusters. Atmo thrusters are enabled. They're spinning up. Remote control primary enable, please. On. Disable secondary. Just going to switch it off and on again. There we go. Atmo thrusters enabled. Reducing speed down to 62 meters per second now. Slowing down. 50. Decelerating. Good. Yep, pressure's good. Atmos are working as expected. Disable ions. Switch to Atmo only. Very good. Coming to a stop now. Cockpit shaking as it goes. Very good. Now, will it do it on its own, or will it require manual piloting? Maybe I have to switch it off and on again. Primary, please re-enable yourself. Start moving. Ground base low. Okay, seems to be having trouble. No worries. Disable yourself. So I still need to work out the automated element. There we go. Taking over manual control. Switching off inertial dampeners. Let us fall. Here we go. Right, as you can see, craters are all over the base from meteor showers that have hit this place as we were building. So yes, we're now fully under atmospheric control. Very low mass at the moment. We don't have any cargo. Switch on lights. Are they on? I believe they're on. Not all of these are craters from meteor impacts. Some of them are just from mining activity. It's probably an auto-host, yes. We have a stream team, so we auto-host each other. Oh, meteor shower. So this is the cause of all of the craters. The automated base defenses are targeting some of them. You can see them flashing there. Okay, hitting the waypoint. Very good. Coming down low. Okay. So this was the initial platform from which the Icarus launched. And there's another ship that's being built there. Though I cannot recall for what purpose. Why were we building that one? Right, stand by. Where's the docking arm? It used to be here. Have I modified it? Why did I modify it? Where do I land? The docking arm is gone. There used to be a large docking arm. Stand by. Hover there on your Atmos. So yes, this is the, as mentioned, the platform that we started from. So this is my Atmo builder with its small welders mounted here. The new ship was supposed to be a massive cargo. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. It was, the Icarus was a prototype. Yes. This was going to be a massive hauler for my plan to drag resources from the surface. So with large cargo holds and hydrogen tanks for ice that had been processed into hydrogen fuel, we were going to launch a massive ship up and down in an automated fashion. Maybe multiples. Yes, I remember now. We were working on it, weren't we? To carry vast resources up from the ground to the top. Okay. Sweet. But it seems that I got rid of the landing point for, well, hang on, it just lands on its legs. Right. Move over. Don't smash into the refineries. And touchdown. One leg is locked. Disconnect, please. Stand by. Here we go. 2 legs are locked. Very good. Cool, that will hold there. Right, sweet. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it's a bit bare bones, this base. Some of the element... Gravity. Yes, I'm now operating in a gravity environment here, where I cannot just float. If I let go of the jetpack, I fly and bash my skull in against the side of a metal... Okay, gonna take some time to get used to gravity again. Off with you. Oh, right. Okay. So yes, we're now stuck in a gravity well, and the Icarus is all the way up there. Thank you, Mr. Fraggy. Thank you. So yes, I was, as said, continuing to work on this this other ship that was going to launch skywards with a large cargo. Because that one's only got a dinky cargo hold. So this was going to carry at least a large cargo hold, packed full of steel and ice and stuff like that. Thank you, F3 Eater Comet Stacks Fraud. Thank you, F3. Thank you. Right. Sweet. Wait, I missed the welder. Did I? You're right. Thank you. Gimme. Take up. Good spot. Right. Okay then. So I'm going to pop off and yeah, I'm going to take a chill day, another chill day, but I'm going to go do some training, certainly. So yeah, thank you for watching, folks. So now, first things first, I need to go for some exercise because I'm fat. So I'll go do that. Then I'm going to go to the shops to get some food, and then I'm going to just do some training. So I'm going to yeah, learn how to use Adobe After Effects more efficiently. Liar, I'm going for a wank. That too. I wasn't going to say, but yep. Right. Thank you, Fafri. Thank you. Thank you very much, Fafri. Okay, hang on. Just stop that. There we go. So, yeah, thank you for watching, folks. So that was just me chilling out for a bit for the morning, so I'm going to try and be a bit productive. So exercise, food, and training, and also I will kickstart the re-upload of the latest bullshittery video, because I've made a few spelling errors, so I've gone and re-rendered it with the fixes, and yeah, so I need to get that up, and then once it is up, I'll watch it through again, and if it's good, then I'll upload it and make it public this afternoon. So, yeah, so thank you very much, and yeah, I hope you all have a lovely afternoon. So hang on, let me just have a look and see who's streaming out of my. Okay, so not. Oh dear, oh, my voice is. Yeah, you know when you hear your own voice, you can't stand it. Ugh. Right, hang on. So none of my clanmates are currently live. Alistair is live. Okay, I'm gonna hand you over to Alistair. So Alistair is currently playing Dark Souls 2. So presumably he's sucking. Alistair is an associate of ZF and a cunt. So yeah, I'll hand you over to him. So all the best. Have a lovely afternoon. And yeah, this is Alistair. So I'm off to get my fat ass out for a run.
Soviet for the host.